Good morning, lovelies. It has been one hell of a morning. You may notice that I'm not actually at our house, I'm at parents' house. That's because we have all of the electricians around this morning starting to get on with work, which is exciting, but equally it was just one of those mornings where we were not at all prepared, getting stuff out of cupboards so that they could access things, and it was just a little bit much. So I thought, I'm gonna get myself out of the house. I'm gonna go and do some retail therapy to try and just cheer me up whilst all of the work's being done. It's not really that bad. I mean, I am excited about it. It's just hard to be in the house. If you can hear some movement over there, it's because Mr. B, our family dog, is on the move. I think he thinks that I'm probably gonna be preparing some food, which sadly, I'm not little one, I'm afraid. I am gonna head in to Zara today. Haven't been to Zara for a while, and quite a few of you have been commenting or messaging me being like, you haven't done Zara in ages. I know it's been months. I can't quite remember the last time it was that long ago. Definitely summer clothing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they've got in autumn wise, and yeah, let's go and hopefully chill out. Hope you guys are all good and having a good week so far. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on that boy because he is watching me like a hawk, being like, come on, what are you doing, Laura? Why are you talking to yourself? So grey now, aren't you, hey, Benny boy? He's such a sweetheart. I love coming here because I get to spend some time with him. Yeah, let's go shopping. I thought I was having a bad morning and I just passed a girl who had a clipboard full of paper. I'm not looking as it is in the weather. It is tipping it down, raining and quite windy. And she'd like dropped it all over the floor, and I did ask, do you want me to help you pick it up? She was just in that like, no, I'm fine, but obviously wasn't. Anyway, Zara. Entered right into my favourite colour tones. I think that dress is really sweet. It would look lovely with over the new boots. Might try that one on. Oh, they seem to have the shoes that I picked up over summer, and I was absolutely loving those. So I'm glad they still have those in. This one also looks cute. Like that. Pretty much all of these colours basically. This is all very me. Maybe not so much the animal print. Oh, that's kind of lovely. That looks much more luxe than Zara. And I think, I mean, I've got here pretty early and it's already filling up. My camera doesn't like to focus on little bits like this, but that is absolutely stunning. Love that one. I wonder if they have it in other colours because it's not so versatile. And these prints are just gorgeous. Oh shit, that dress. I had to cut that a little bit short because currently the door alarm is going off every probably 2 seconds or so you would have heard it. Hopefully you can't hear it now. I'm in the fitting rooms. Let me show you what I'm going to try on. Really fell for the colours of this aviator, and then I've got a suit, picked up that dress, don't know if it is going to be a little bit colourful for me, and then a few blouses and these trousers. I think I'm going to have to head out again, hopefully when maybe the alarms stop going off, but let's try this on for starters. This one is so snuggly and warm. I picked it up in a size medium because I always size up in jackets. I've got this jumper on underneath and it's quite baggy around the arms, so I want it to fit on easily, and it does in medium for me. It was, how much is it? $79.99, which I don't think is bad. I think the colour is absolutely gorgeous. It actually goes quite nicely with the skirt that I have on today, but I think it would be versatile with so many different colours. Do usually love when the buttons are a little bit gold, not like the too yellow shiny gold, but I think the silver probably suits this design a little bit more. I actually don't have an aviator jacket like this in my wardrobe, so any excuse to add another coat for the winter. I think it's nice at this time of the year because usually when it starts getting a little bit colder and towards the winter months, I like something a little bit longer in the body. But I can definitely confirm that this piece is warm. I'm feeling very hot in all of this. I'm trying to get into power suits a little bit more, and I do love this one. Unfortunately, I haven't got a top that I can try on with it, so it would have been nice to show you this one open. Maybe I can just pop it on with one of the tops that wouldn't particularly go so that you could see. But it buttons up. I love the double button. It buttons up in 2, and then this one actually doesn't button at all, which I quite like. It'd be lovely for an evening out. And it's got this featured pattern all over, which just makes it look a little bit luxe. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. I really like the length, and I think it looks quite flattering on from memory from out there. I think it was about £60, so it's not cheap. And I have got the matching trousers on with it, which I do also like, but I feel like you have to have the top open because they are, hopefully without trying to show you too much, they are quite baggy, flattering again, but I feel like just style wise you'd have to have it open. Got this lovely big buckle, and I always think when this one's a little bit wider it's more flattering. They kind of billow out and they crop on me at like just about the right length. I definitely would pop some heels on with these. Let me see if I can pop it up on so that you can see this effect a little bit better. I'm not actually keen on this top at all, so I don't think it does it justice. I feel like it makes it look a little bit more work-like, but as far as the suit, I think it's quite nice to have it open, but you could probably use it in so many ways, i.e. wear the blazer with just some black skinny trousers and boots, or wear the trousers on its own, equally wear it together. The top, I don't know, I think it just makes it look a little bit too much. It's like too much going on with all the print. Yeah, should have brought a plain t-shirt with me today under my jumper. Sorry about that, but yeah, I'll show you this top anyway. It definitely looks better with the blazer off and just the trousers, but my peeve with it is that I cannot do it up for myself. So I've currently got this sleeve open, and I've also got the back open because it's one of those tiny little buttons, a little bit of elastic, and I've tried, I just can't do it. Excuse my bra, you can see it under there. It is also open like pretty much all the way down, so a little bit risque, but it's got this lovely pattern going all over it. It's definitely an animal print with velvet. Lovely this time of year for a little bit more evenings out. I do adore the billowing sleeves and how it's sheer. So maybe it's just about styling this one up in the right way. I'm trying it on in a size small. It's $25.99, so for a nice evening top, actually that's not bad. And what I do like about it is that it comes in here. Oh, if I can get it out for you guys. And it's a little bit tighter, which I pretty much adore because I'm usually always wearing high-waisted trousers like these here, and it just makes it a lot easier and a lot more flattering to tuck in because you've not got a load of excess of baggy fabric. And also sometimes it just doesn't drape that nicely when you've got loads of baggy fabric, but because it's tight here, it just makes the waist look a lot more flattering. Now I've got two items on that I like, but neither of them go together, so kind of excuse that too. I mean, they do colour tone wise, but I think style wise I wouldn't necessarily pair them together. I fell in love with this one because of the gorgeous print. It just feels so autumnal and pretty, but I've got to admit it isn't a style of top that I usually wear. It's quite baggy and flowy, I'll show you in a second. Love just all of this detail around here. It's not see-through, which is kind of nice. Like the high neck, I think that looks quite elegant. Just generally a really nice top with lovely billowing sleeves. This one I've got on a size small, and that's $25.99. Oh, I think it's just so pretty, but I don't know if I'll get a lot of wear out of it because of the shape. And then the trousers I am also in love with, simply because they are so comfortable. But again, I don't think that this top is doing it justice because it's got a lovely section right around the waist. So I think these would be perfect for a really tight top that just kind of slips in. And I can't remember how much these were, hang on. They're a very good price. They're only $25.99, and they're just, do you know, I just think that they're quite flattering. I don't think that this mirror is the most flattering in the whole world, but they definitely are kind of nice for white trousers. I've just swapped mirrors because I think you can see a little bit more here that it has these gorgeous darts going through it, which I think is what's making it seem a little bit more flattering on. And they're like fitted, but they're not too tight, so I think that's also what makes it kind of flattering. But now back to this top, and this is why I'm a little bit unsure, because it's basically one of these tops that's just like, I don't know, free flowing, which is nice, but yeah, I will never wear it like this, so I'll always have to end up tucking it in, and then I might be left with excess material. I don't know, I feel like I could probably make it work. I'm quite often a sucker for a Zara dress, especially their printed ones. Usually love them, and this one I'm so close to loving. Love the length of it, love the slit down the front. I do really love all of these buttons. I think it makes it seem a little bit more expensive. Oh, although this one it's $49.99. A few things that I'm not sure about, and one thing that I'm just a definite no on it is that, like, can you see how baggy it is here? I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's a lot of material just here, and it's kind of in a weird place because it's not really the bust area, it's just, I don't know, hanging, and it makes it not look good. I don't know, it just doesn't look like it fits properly, which is unusual because usually around my bust area is where I struggle, and it's the place where it's usually too small for the rest of my body, but totally different in this dress. I feel like a lot of people would struggle with it. I do kind of like puff sleeves and how it comes in. It's actually really, really comfortable. But yeah, the baggy bit is just not nice. I think these are so gorgeous. I do love like a saddle bag. Also really like this one up here, but I literally cannot reach it to save my life. It's in a lovely beige colour. I think that would kind of be my dream. Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. We got it. We got it. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit light now looking at it next to that one. Not sure whether that one will be a little bit more practical. I think they look really lovely for this time of the year. Also kind of into these here, how gorgeous do they look with, well, maybe not that one, but all of the browns, like that brown coat over there. I think they're showing up a little bit more orange on camera than they actually are. It'd be lovely for an evening. I'm now by possibly the squeakiest elevator in the world behind me. Hopefully you can hear me over that though, and I've come to try on some jackets. This is the first one that I picked up, and I feel like I like it more on. It's $49.99. I've got it in a size small. I've got it on top of my jumper, which I always think is a good telltale sign because it's quite baggy around the arms, so I can get it on. Definitely doesn't go with my skirt, but I think I need to tie it up to show you it fully. It's reminding me quite a lot of the Topshop one that I tried on. I don't know if I prefer this though. A little bit different, a little bit more relaxed. Definitely would have to wear it. It's quite long in the body, so I'd have to wear it with what you call them? Trousers. Jeez. Those kind of things that you put on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure. It definitely looks a little bit like large when I've got it all tied up. I don't know whether I look a bit like a bag of potatoes. This one is fun and quite cropped in the body. Perfect, a little bit more for any high-waisted items, and it is definitely wide on the shoulders, so if your shoulders are a thing that you don't particularly like, maybe don't go for this one because it's definitely got that utility kind of feel to it. Quite cool, very, very comfortable, and feel very kind of chilled in it. But I feel like, again, it's that kind of item that you need to wear with quite slim fitting things to make it look really flattering. This was getting into the winter coat realm. It's really long. You can see it literally goes right the way down to my skirt level, which is nice. It's a nice length if you like skirts and dresses. But I've got quite long arms and I feel like my arms are getting really lost in it, which is a shame because actually the coat does fit really nicely. It also does tie up around the waist. Sometimes I think they can look a little bit dressing gowny, so you do have to get the right one. Hitting, did I say, about the £99 mark, £100 with this one, so I would want the sleeve to fit. I've just popped into John Lewis because the alarm was driving me crazy in Zara. I might have to go back, or I might just order some things online and show you guys that in this video. But I've come to try on another aviator jacket from Mid Velvet that I saw online. It's a lot softer, you can tell the quality from the two stores, and also it does have all of the gold hardware, which I just think is not really yellowy gold, it's just really thin gold, which I think is nice. It kind of makes it just look that little bit more expensive, but I'm not sure fit wise. I actually think fit wise I prefer the Zara one. This one's a little bit more bulky because it is fluffy everywhere. And then I've had my eye on this coat. On a side note, if you guys have been watching Capture on BBC, absolutely obsessed with it. But the main detective wears a deep green, like a deep emerald green in everything, like full on deep emerald green. If you haven't watched it, just give it a Google because she looks so good in it, and I was definitely inspired by that. And I did see this one online from Whistles, which is in the same kind of colour, and it is lovely. It's really lovely. I think the colours are gorgeous. It's a nice length, it's really soft. I was hoping that I would find one in Zara a little bit on the cheaper side though, but I do feel like I've now fallen in love with this one. So it's hard when you fall in love with a coat to go back and try and look for something else, but I think I'll definitely keep this one in mind. Yeah, maybe pick it up later if I don't find another alternative. I'm back, I've had lunch, and I am still thinking about that green coat. I really like it, and actually I think I like I didn't pick up the like aviator jacket in Zara, and now I'm having non-buyer's regret, and I wish that I had picked it up, but I can order it online. If you want to see any other Zara content, let me know below, because I feel like the alarm system happening did kind of stop me from showing a lot more in the shop. And at the moment with the renovation, I'm going out to do videos a lot more just because, well, you don't want to hear the banging and stuff that's going on in the house. Other than that, I think I showed you everything I picked up, apart from I popped into Boots to get a new mascara. If you've been watching my videos, you may have noticed that I have had smudges above my eyes from my mascara. It's been driving me crazy. I've had quite sensitive eyes at the moment. I think it's something to do with the formula of the one that I've been using. So I had a quick Google, and Clinique is supposed to be really good for sensitive eyes, and the lady on the counter recommended this one, which is the Lash Power Mascara. Apparently it doesn't smudge at all, and it's perfect if you have any sensitivity, which I've never had before, but I think at the moment I might just be a little bit tired from the renovation, so my eyes are like, I'm feeling like I want to rub them more. They're definitely not infected, but I think it's just, yeah, tiredness. And before I start rambling on, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you are new. I will see you in the next one. If you are lovers of the renovation content, we're actually having a week off. I'm filming this on a Friday. We're having a week off next week to really get going on the renovation, and I'm so excited to move forward with some things, so I should have that one up soon too. So I will see you all then. Bye.